one Jordan Rowland.
Well, Jordan Rowland is one of the top premier scorers in America, number 3 in America, averaging about 24 plus a game. He has had an incredible season to this point. The last, I think, 6 games he's averaged over 30 a game. I made the statement earlier, his 80 points in the first 2 games is the first time that's happened in 10 years. He is an incredible scorer. We're going to have to do a good job on it.
Veteran Bill Cohen in his 14th season as Huskies.
Great coach, great man, and just a kind of guy that everybody in the business admires.
William & Mary's starting lineup in just a few moments. Good crowd. Matter of fact, leads the league, is very near the league lead in total attendance. Had almost 5,000 on Saturday afternoon in that last week. Unfortunately for the town Tigers, very important game here versus the important on this Tribe team. Highlighting this evening is Tyler Hamilton.
Well, Tyler's had a great season to this point. I think he's kind of the unsung hero of this basketball team. He does all the dirty work, and it doesn't show up on the scoreboard all the time, but it sure shows up in the coach's mind.
Yeah, how important is he? We're highlighting, I mean, he's not even starting this evening, but he comes off the bench, and you need a guy like that who's satisfied coming off the bench and giving it his all.
Jay, he does everything that he has to do for us to win, and he's a coach's dream.
Speaking of a coach's dream, how about Dane Fisher? The job he's done, 15-7. Right now he's got this Tribe team flying high.
Fantastic. Great communicator. Very knowledgeable of the game, and he can get it across to the kids.
Keys to a victory for the Tribe this evening versus the Northeastern Huskies.
Well, there's a lot of keys, I think. I don't know if they're going to show them up here. I think the important things, Jay, transition defense is extremely important. They hurt us by getting back down the floor before we set our defense up for the first time around. We've got to keep the Huskies off the foul line. They shoot 80%. Great attention to Rowland and Walker because they're just super basketball players. Carry the basketball. We cannot turn it over. Turnovers turn directly into scores, and we must have great execution at the offensive end.
The officials for tonight's basketball game, Dwayne Gladden, A.J. Desai, and Lamar Simpson. The green and gold in all green. Gray unis for the Huskies with the dark numerals and white trim. Rather, white numerals and dark trim. Important game, the 2 bigs. Call them double trouble. William & Mary's Andy Van Vliet and Nathan Knight. They had really good games at Northeastern, and that victory on the road for William & Mary, and we'll need them to really play well this evening. Greg Eboig Bowden is a 6'9", 225-pounder. He's getting the start this evening, so they want a big man in that lineup, and Boyd Bowden is him, and the Tribe wins the toss, and this game is underway. Bryce Barnes, as the Tribe will move from left to right in the first half. That's Thornton Scott, back to Nathan Knight, thought about a 3, angling right elbow to Luke Lowy. Down low to Andy Van Vliet, knocked away from him. Now Bryce Barnes chases down the loose ball with 7 on the shot clock. Van Vliet angling to the right side, right elbow now to Barnes. Barnes stops and pops for 3, no good, off to the left, and the rebound to the Huskies. Bolden Brace into the front court. He can shoot it from anywhere. He's not a shy shooter as well. Everybody on this court for Northeastern can fire it up there, maybe except for Eboig Bowden. Now that's the great Jordan Rowland with the ball. That's he wears number 12. Out front with it is Tyson Walker down low, and the driving layup is no good, and the rebound Van Vliet. And he threw the ball away. Got up in the air. Here's Jordan the other way with a driving layup up and in.
Well, that's what you see. Turnovers turn directly into points. We must take care of the basketball.
2-0 Northeastern. Scott, right side to Luke Lowy. Lowy hands it to Bryce Barnes. Now to Scott out front. Stopped his dribble in the paint. Nothing there. Ball knocked away and stolen away. Bolden Brace has it the other way into the paint. Follow-away jumper off the mark, no good. And the long rebound to Nathan Knight. So not a crisp start for William & Mary. Barnes.
Got to be careful with our passing.
Scott, left side to Bryce. Now way up front to Nathan Knight. Another bad pass. 3 possessions and nearly 3 turnovers. That time the Tribe got a break. It was dropped out of bounds by.
It was very fortunate because it was a terrible pass.
Still 2-0. 18-17 left in the first half. Coach Fisher wants a play, I think a particular play run. He's almost to midcourt yelling out what he wants done here. As Bryce Barnes inbounds to Thornton Scott, back out to Nathan Knight. Nathan with 10 on the shot clock. Now to Thornton Scott along that baseline. Bounce pass to Andy Van Vliet. Jumper no good. And Andy keeps it alive. Bryce Barnes, baseline jumper no good. Rebound to Andy Van Vliet. So the Tribe with a couple of offensive rebounds.
Well, that's good. That's a good start on the offensive board. We're going to need that tonight.
Scott behind the back dribble, nearly stolen away. Thornton gives it up to Nathan Knight. Nathan a three-pointer launch, no good off the front of the rim, and the rebound comes out to Maxim Borsico. Now to Jordan Rowland, left elbow to Walker along that baseline, cut off.
That's a shot. You got to get after him.
There's no shot that he doesn't like. Look at him fire it up from outside the three-point line, and it's a 5-0 Northeastern lead.
You got to be in his lap, Jay, or he's going to make that shot because he keeps it way above his head. Very unusual, but it's a hard shot to stop.
Yeah, for 6'1", 171, he can get it high up in the air. You can't hardly block that shot, can you? Knight out to Van Vliet. Handy for three, off the mark, no good. The long rebound to Jordan Rowland. Underneath, great pass, layup good, and timeout Coach Dane Fisher. So they get the fast break going. Maxim Borsico got the easy layup from Jordan Rowland. And we have a timeout on the floor. We will see if we'll keep it here or not. Don't know if it's going to be a 30-second timeout. A 7-0 ball game, but we can tell you that. 16:59 to play in the first half.
Well, one of the things we said, Jay, we had to get off to a good start. The games we have not won, we've got ourselves down 10 points right off the bat. We can't afford that for that to happen tonight.
Yeah, they just wanted the 30-second timeout. Coach Fisher wanted to remind them of some things. And he also got a fresh set of legs in there. 2 or 3 new guys, including Quinn Blair, I think, is in the ball game now.
Well, we are just careless with our passing. You've got to move the ball.
Reiner Shermanovskis in, and Tyler Hamilton, the aforementioned Tyler Hamilton, in as well. So before this good crowd gets settled in their seats, the Tribe is down by a touchdown.
Now this is what we didn't want. It's happened. We got to be patient and get it back. Don't try to rush your shots.
Shermanovskis into Luke Lowy. Lowy will become the point guard as they get it across the timeline. Luke anglings to the left side, left wing, into the paint on the left baseline, out front to Nathan Knight. Nathan, nothing there. Now he forces Borsico, or actually that's E. Boyden to guard him, and the jumper is up, hits the rim, back up in the air, and falls into the hoop. Tribe finally on the board. It took him about 3.5 minutes. E. Bowden, now to Walker, into the paint, down the lane, jumper no good, and the rebound to Nathan Knight.
You just got to be patient, Jay, at the offensive end. We can't expect shots to come quickly. That's a pretty good defensive team out there.
Tyler Hamilton out front to Andy Van Vliet, all alone for three. Boy, that's his shot. Cannot get it to go, and Bolden Brace gets the rebound. Brace, right elbow Rowland, into the corner. Three-pointer launch, no good. Tip controlled by Andy Van Vliet, who's already got 3 rebounds tonight.
Well, the good news is we've only allowed 1 shot down there. We can't give them more than 1.
That's Lowy, reverse layup, good, and he is fouled. Boy, Luke Lowy is good at that. And the Tribe is drawn within 3, and we have a media timeout. When we return, Luke Lowy will be at the free throw line after this wonderful shot.
Great job. Good move to the basket. Great English off the glass.
We'll be back after this. Tribe's down by 3. Here's Luke Lowy with that impressive effort as we went to break. Chance a 3-point play.
I like the way he attacked the basket. It makes them play defense at that end.
One of 3 guys averaging in double figures for William & Mary this year. He's averaging 11 points a game, and he's a good free throw shooter as well, about 71% from the free throw line, and it's up and good. Tribe's drawn within 2. They've scored 5 in a row, William & Mary has. Brace, right elbow to Walker, now out to Jordan Rowland, angling to the left side, trying to penetrate. Follow 18-footer, good. He was inside the three-point line.
And he was well defended, Jay. I mean, that's the kind of player he is. He makes a lot of shots that don't look very good, but he makes them.
9-5. Luke Lloyd on the left. Guarded by a taller man. He goes by him into the paint, and it's blocked away by Tyler Walker. And a whistle and a foul going to be called, an offensive foul called against Northeastern.
Very fortunate there, Jay. You see how fast they push the ball in transition. They try to get there before you set your defense, and if they do, they got a lot easier opportunity to score than if you get back and are ready for them.
Shaquille Walters is called for the foul. He did not start. He was scheduled to start, but Boyd Bowden started instead, and now Walters is in there. Nathan Knight, the only big man in the game right now for William & Mary. Andy Van Vliet taking a rest. Out front is Luke Lloyd. High post to Nathan. Nathan on the left side, Hermanovskis. Back to Nathan Knight. Thought about a three. Now dribbling on the right side to the paint. Boy, he's hammered. Nothing called. The ball knocked out of bounds, and it goes to the Huskies. Well, I thought Nathan was mixing it up pretty good with his defender underneath and did not get the call. Tyson Walker, bounce pass on the right side to Maxim Borsico, out front to Walker. Guarded by Reiners Hermanovskis. Now Rowland, back to Walker on the left elbow. And he'll step back inside the three-pointer. It's up and good from 17. This team, Charlie mentioned, best shooting team maybe in the world, but certainly in the CAA.
Absolutely the best. They're got to be in the top 5, and I would think in the country too. Yeah.
Tyler Hamilton, left side to Luke Lloyd. Back to a 6-point deficit. Underneath to Walker. Fall-away jumper off the glass, no good. Tip, no good. And Nathan Knight got the rebound, and a foul going to be called on the Bolden Brace.
I think that's the second foul on Brace too.
First foul on, they say.
I thought they got him underneath the basket early.
So Reiners Hermanovskis to our right. Inbounds it to Luke Lloyd. Lloyd on the left wing. Lob it into the corner to Nathan. Nathan looking for a cutter. Nobody there. And the ball knocked away and off of Nathan Knight, says the official. It goes back to Northeastern. Good defensive effort by Maxim Borsico.
They're not as big as Nathan. They play pretty good perimeter defense when he's out on the outside, though.
There's a strong team, Charlie.
Absolutely.
Brace hands that ball to Tyson Walker. That's Jordan Rowland. Rowland will throw up a three-pointer, and it's up and no good, and a foul called on William & Mary.
That's 3.
Yep, sure will. Luke Lloyd called for the personal foul. You know that old song, don't spit into the wind, don't pull on Superman. You don't foul Jordan Rowland. He's a 90%er this year.
That's automatic.
Free throw is in the air, good. Can't talk him out of it. He's now 83 of 93 this year, averaging 23 points a game, and in his last 5 games has scored at least 25 or more. 2 for 2. Miguel Ayesa, Andy Van Vliet, and Thornton Scott in for William & Mary. Tribe trailed 7-0, then pulled within 2 at 7-5, and now 6 straight points for Northeastern, and make it 7 as he hits 3 in a row. Jason Strong in for the Huskies. Bolden Brace will take a break. A little full-court pressure. Hamilton out to Thornton Scott with a big man on him, Charlie. This is an interesting matchup. Shaquille Walters, who's 6'6", on Thornton Scott. Andy Van Vliet, turnaround hook shot from actually a straight-on shot from the left side, from the right side of the goal, up and no good, and the rebound to Walters. Tyson Walker up front. Walker along that baseline, and ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Tribe. Will be Tyson Walker to inbounds it. Does so to Borsico, now out front. Walters, that is Jordan Rowland for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Front of the rim rather, and back of the backboard. And Andy Van Vliet gets the rebound. Here's Thornton Scott. Tribe's not been able to get it going offensively yet. Out front to Andy Van Vliet, right side to Miguel Ayesa. Baseline jumper inside the three-point arc. It's up and in.
That's good offense that time.
Ayesa averaging right at 5 points a ball game, gets his first two.
Been very productive this year, Jay, coming off the bench.
Here's Jordan Rowland. Left elbow to Jason Strong. Now to Borsico. The ball's taken away. Tribe with a good defensive effort there. Ayesa out to Thornton Scott. Thornton on the left wing. Stops his dribble into the corner to Ayesa. Miguel out front to Van Vliet. Now to Thornton Scott. Out to Andy Van Vliet. Thought about a three. Ball taken away from him. Follow away 15-footer. No good. And the rebound to Walters. Not a good shot for Andy there. Walker, right wing, out front to Walters. Shaquille Walters behind the back dribble, hands that ball to Borsico. Underneath nicely, and the layup is missed. And another layup is missed. Ball on the floor, and the rebound comes up and in. He really stayed after it to Jason Strong.
He just outworked our guys that time.
Sophomore out of Coconut Creek, Florida. 16-7. Tribe's down by 9, 11:20 left in the first half. Thornton Scott, they get all over him. Borsico, right side to Quinn Blair, back out to Thornton. Thornton on the right elbow into the corner. Quinn Blair for three, and it's up and rolls and finds the bottom of the net.
Good. Quinn's been giving us good minutes.
Now that's a big bucket right there, I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
Write that one down. Quinn Blair getting the bucket. He's averaging 4 points a ball game. And a whistle, an illegal pick. I think I was blocked out, Charlie, but they're going to call it.
No, it was the guy just never stopped. He just set the screen and kept moving.
10:50 left in the first half of play. It's the Huskies 16 and the Tribe 10. Back from Van Wagner on the Tribe Athletics and Sports Network. This game brought to you by the William Mary Bookstore, the Tribe's premier partner for all your game day gear, and by the Holiday Inn Express, Williamsburg North. Ask for the William & Mary discount and receive an extra 500 IHG reward points for booking your stay. A hot express breakfast and win at the Holiday Inn Express, Williamsburg North. Hey, the next Tribe hit the road. The Tribe women, rather, hit the road tomorrow night against CAA travel partner Elon. But Coach Swanson and his squad return home to Kaplan on Valentine's Day, February the 14th, for the Peek Out game. Come pack the cap and support your Tribe. It's William & Mary women's basketball versus the Northeastern Huskies Friday night, February the 14th, only on Flow Sports. Charlie, what do you see in those stats right here?
Well, not a whole lot other than they're shooting 46% and we're shooting 25%, so that tells you a lot.
Yeah, and still struggling from the three-point line, 1 of 5 this evening, Charlie. I think the Tribe ended up shooting 19% from the three-point line versus Towson.
We're not getting good three-point shots.
Well, there's Luke Lloyd with one in the corner. That one doesn't go. That one's a pretty good shot. And a foul going to be called on William & Mary's Nathan Knight. Coming over the top, I guess, of the Husky. 16-10 ball game. Miles Franklin into the ball game. First time we've seen him. Shaquille Walters down low along that baseline, guarded by Nathan Knight. Trying to back his way in, still back, nothing doing there. And now Nathan forces a turnover. Thornton Scott with a steal. Thornton the other way, underneath Quinn Blair. He's hammered, and finally a foul call on the Huskies. Greg Boyd Bowden, he was the one that was having trouble against Nathan Knight on the defensive end, and then he forced the turnover and then got down there in a hurry and fouled Quinn Blair. Second foul on Boyd Bowden.
I tell you what Quinn does very well. He gets people in the air and it goes up very strong. We used to call that through the trees, but he's done a great job of scoring around the basket this year.
Quinn's got 3 points in this ball game. Quinn's first shot is up and good. Quinn out of Livonia, Michigan, 6'6" and 218 pounds. He might be around 220, 225. He's got a big upper body.
He's worked very hard in the weight room, as have all the players, Jay. And it's not just that they look bigger, but they're stronger.
Career high versus Morehead State this year, 12 points. He's off to a good start in this ball game. He's got 5. Tribes pull within 4 versus Northeastern. Tribe in first place in the CA. These Huskies at 5 and 4, they're tied for 5th, but don't let that fool you. Down low along that baseline, Borsico rather, underneath, and the shot over Nathan Knight that time. They got Maxim Borsico in a good position down low.
Well, we can't afford to get beat down the baseline that easily because it makes Nathan have to come out and play defense. That leaves his man open.
18-12. Huskies by 6. Luke Lowy into the paint. Down the lane, off the glass, no good. Nathan Knight, a couple of defenders in green were going for that loose basketball, and it went out of bounds.
They're going to let them play, it looks like, especially when they go hard to the basket.
Coach Cohen thought a foul should have been called on Nathan Knight. He was in the air, one of the officials. Miles Franklin on the left side to Brandon, to a Bolden Brace. Great pass underneath. Jordan, the layup is up and in.
And that's something we haven't talked about, Rowland, but he can sure move well without the basketball, Jay. And when he catches it, he's really dangerous.
Charlie, he already has 12 points.
Yep.
We still have 9 minutes left in the first half. Scott the other way. Right side pass to Bryce Barnes. Nothing there for Bryce. Out front to Scott. Scott on the right wing, backing out of there. Dropped the basketball. Now to Nathan Knight with 7 on the shot clock. Right elbow to Thornton Scott. 4 now. Thornton on the left side. Lowy has to get that ball up in a hurry. No good. Rebound Quinn Blair. And the Tribe gets another shot at it. But
Nathan needs to get inside there a little bit.
Barnes goes by his man to the paint. Layup in.
Great job. Great job. Bryce did a terrific job of changing pace right at the foul line area and took it right to the hole.
20-14. Bolden Brace on the left. Hands that basketball to Shaquille Walters. Out front to Miles Franklin. Gets a pick up top. Tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Borsico into the paint. Dropped it out of bounds. And it goes back to the green and gold.
Well, the defense is very good now. We got to continue that and get a little bit more efficient at the offensive end.
Fluid is how I put it. It's a very...
it's a herky-jerky.
Yeah, right. Good word. Bryce Barnes back in the game. Also Miguel Ayesa back in there for William and Mary. Barnes, right wing. Ayesa back up to Quinn Blair. Blair on the left side, dangerous pass.
Got to get the ball inside to Nathan.
Down low, Nathan, turnaround hook shot, no good. And a foul going to be called on Quinn Blair. And we have a media timeout. 7:51 left in the first half of play. The score, it is Northeastern 20 and William and Mary 14. Back after this timeout from Van Wagner on the William and Mary Sports Network. The Tribe is shooting 24% and 14% from the three-point line. Northeastern shooting 53% and 33% from the three-point line. The Tribe has been out rebounded 13-10. And Charlie, I think those numbers kind of tell the tale.
They absolutely do, Jay. We have got to be more efficient at the offensive end. We're not going to get it by jacking threes. We got to get our big guys around the basket.
It is Northeastern basketball. Tribe trailing by 6. They have never led. Boy, they haven't led in quite some time. Towson took an early lead on Saturday night, and the Tribe never led. Down low to Bolden Brace. Now to Walters. Down low to Brace. Started by Tyler Hamilton. Tyler trying to, ball fell down. Borsico into the paint. Down the lane block. And Nathan Knight got the rebound. Tyler Hamilton did a great job. into the corner on the left side. Asa for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Huskies. Shaquille Walters angling to the left wing. Into the lane he goes. Turnaround hook shot, no good. And Nathan Knight gets the carom.
We're getting plenty of opportunities, Jay. We just got to convert some of them.
Nathan, whistle. Foul called on number 14, Maxim Borsico.
I was thinking that puts us in a bonus, but I think it may just be the sixth.
It is, I believe, the sixth foul against the Huskies. Tyler Hamilton inbounds to Bryce Barnes. Angling left, now right, now back to the left. Out front, Tyler Hamilton goes to the free throw line extended into the corner and on the right side. Bounce pass up top to Nathan. Nathan fall away 3-pointer, no good. And rebound comes to the Huskies. Walters, good pass down low. Borsico, layup missed, and Nathan Knight gets the rebound. Bryce Barnes the other way. Bryce to the hole, left-handed layup, good.
That's a great job by Bryce that time. Jay, the way we've shot the ball and compared to the way they've shot it, to only be down 4 points right now, we should count our lucky stars.
It is a 30-second timeout while we have it here. Charlie, look at this layup by Bryce Barnes.
What a fantastic move. He moved the ball from his right hand to his left, put it in the hole. That is a high degree of difficulty layup.
And Nathan Knight, by the way, just got his fifth rebound to ignite that driving layup by Bryce Barnes.
And I think it's important that we do push the ball down there and see if we can get a couple shots before they can set their defense. Opportunity baskets.
The William & Mary Bookstore, located on the Duke of Gloucester Street in downtown Williamsburg, is open every day. So stop by and grab some Tribe gear for game day. Brian Murphy, the head baseball coach at William & Mary, will be one of our halftime show guests, along with the good folks at Langley Federal Credit Union. Bolden Brace will get it. Across the timeline, Rowland into the paint. Down the lane with a little push shot from about 2 feet out. It's up and in.
As we said, he is a terrific scorer.
14 for Rowland. Scott, left side to Bryce. Nearly threw it away. Van Vliet thinks about a three and now takes it. No good. And the rebound to Jordan Rowland. 22-16. Brace into the paint, down the lane, no good. Long rebound out to Jordan Rowland. Rowland tries to penetrate, left open for a moment, and misses the jumper. Ball goes out of bounds, remains with Northeastern. Now, Charlie, it begs the question, they've lost so many close games, 2 points down the stretch with a guy like Jordan Rowland. I can't believe that, because I can't believe he wouldn't have put lights out on the other team.
Well, I tell you what, he's been 100% thus far tonight. He's playing terrific basketball.
Tyson Walker out of Jordan Rowland, angles to the left. Lowy doing a great job on him. A long jumper, no good. Didn't hit anything.
Maybe that'll get in his head a little bit.
Tribe with a rebound into the corner. Herman Ofskis. Tribe, it's a very physical game, but hey, so was Saturday night. So is every game in this league.
Sure is.
Lowy out front. Luke into the corner to Hamilton. Bounce pass, threw it away. Bad pass. Tyson Walker to Jordan Rowland with a dunk. Every turnover leads to good.
Absolutely. You can't give him any easy shots or he's going to get 40 on you.
Well, he's got 16 tonight. Scott, left side to Reiners. Hermanovskis hands that basketball to Luke Lowy. Now to Thornton Scott. Thornton double team. Down low to Andy Van Vliet into the paint. Roller. It's up and in.
And we need that. We need Andy to get a little hot hand out there.
24-18. Tribes within 6. It's been between 6 and 8 most of the first half. Greg Bowden out front. Now to Jordan Rowland. They want to isolate Rowland. Bounce pass down low to Boyd Bogan. Underneath, and an easy layup is missed. A long rebound and a whistle and a foul called on Boyd Bogan.
The referee's almost trying to tell him, don't show that you got hurt. My Lord, he knocked the fool out of him out there.
That's the third foul on Boyd Bogan, by the way, to Charlie.
Yep. We need these two here, Jay. Keep this game at no more than 4 right now.
Well, there's the foul. Boy, he climbed all over Tyler.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The referee looked at Tyler like he did something wrong. All he did, trying to get his consciousness back.
So Tyler will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. If somebody's contact is on the ground. Tyler's free throw is up and good. We don't know if it's our contact or not, but
the way he hit the floor, that's what I was saying.
And Nathan Knight saw that contact about 10 feet onto the floor. He has great eyes.
I have trouble seeing it when I hold it with my finger.
Free throw in the air, good. Tyler Hamilton hit a
Doesn't
pair.
bother Tyler, though.
Yeah, and he said it was his contact. He had a pair of them. With one eye shut. 24-20. All right, Tyler Hamilton put the contact back in his eye, and we're ready to play basketball once again.
We need to get a stop here, Jay, so we can try to get this thing down.
Tyson Walker, it'd be nice to take a lead here before the end of the first half. 4 minutes to go. Along that baseline, bounce pass underneath, blocked by Andy Van Vliet. Hermanovskis into the front court. Hands that ball to Luke Lloyd. Lloyd behind the back dribble. He's guarded pretty closely by Jordan Rowland. Thornton Scott way out to Van Vliet. And Thornton Scott has the ball knocked away from him. Foul call on Northeastern.
Right now we're in the bonus, so we got to make our free throws.
And we have a timeout to think about it. Timeout on the floor, a media timeout. 3:41 to play in the first half. Tribe has not led in a game and almost a half here at Kaplan Arena, trailing by 4 with 3:41 to play in the first. Back from Van Wagner on the William & Mary Sports Network.
Take the good open ones, but don't force.
CA Men's Basketball Championship, March 7th to the 10th at the Sports and Entertainment Arena in Washington, D.C. It's a CA showdown in our nation's capital. Follow the Tribe during their run for the CA title. Visit tribeathletics.com/MarchOnTribe for more information on tickets, hotels, and more. As the free throw by Thornton Scott is good, and he makes a pair, and the Tribe is as close as they've been probably since the opening moments.
Well, we got to play good defense now so we can close this gap or even take a lead at halftime.
Bolden Brace with the basketball is Shaquille Walters out front to Tyson Walker, and he finds himself all alone. A jumper no good, and Thornton Scott gets the rebound.
Be patient now and run the offense.
Scott into the front court. Gets a pick, goes by his man into the paint, left side to Hermanovskis. Nothing there, back to Thornton. Lob it down low to Nathan. Trying to penetrate along that baseline, ball knocked away, and a traveling violation call on Nathan Knight. Probably a good call, something looked a little screwy down there on that last play.
Nathan needs to get his post up just a little bit more inside, Jay. These smaller guys are going to stop his progress to the basket.
Tyson Walker up top to Jason Strong. On the left side is Shaquille Walters. Now to Strong for three. Off the mark, no good. Ball tipped out to Jordan Rowland. Rowland out front to Bolden Brace. Started by Andy Van Vliet. Now to Shaquille Walters to the free throw line. Behind the back pass to Bolden Brace for three. Good. Bolden Brace out of Santa Barbara, California. (27-22). Tries down by 5. Nathan Knight to the hole. Layup. Does it count or not? No, they say before the shot. Second foul on Bolden Brace. Charlie, they're beginning, they being Northeastern, beginning to get in a little foul trouble.
Yes, they are.
Nathan's free throw is good. Nathan with 3 points and 7 rebounds for the first 18 minutes of play. And he makes a pair. Tried flawless from the free throw line this evening. 9 of 9.
You need a stop here, Jay. You want to keep this thing 3 or less and going into half.
2:12 left, first half. Tribes trailing by 3, 27-24. Tyson Walker on the right. Up top to Bolden Brace. Well, they have some firepower. Shaquille Walters back to Brace along the baseline. Penetrates, and a foul call on Andy Van Vliet. That's only the 4th team foul against the Tribe. Tyson Walker looking for Jordan Rowland. Now lob it out to Bolden Brace. They find Rowland between the circles. Rowland to the left side, behind the back pass to Bolden Brace with a ball fake into the lane. Ball underneath along that baseline. Nice job by Nathan Knight. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Down the left side of the lane, no good. Nathan Knight might have got a piece of that. Shaquille Walters. Man, that's a traveling violation the other way on Bryce Barnes.
Turnovers are hurting us, Jay.
Had 17 of those babies up at Northeastern and still won the game by 2, 66-64. Don't think that'll happen.
No, sir.
Here at Kaplan.
That many turnovers.
27-24. That's a Rowland for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Van Vliet.
Well, the good news is that Luke is getting a little bit fatigued out there. He's missed his last 3 shots, I think.
Luke Lowy on the left. Underneath to Nathan Knight. Nathan along that baseline. Turnaround hook shot from 5 feet, no good. And the rebound to Jason Strong. Nathan getting a little frustrated right now.
Can't do that. It's early. Plenty of time left.
Bryce Barnes call for the personal.
That's all right. Still not in the bonus.
First foul on Bryce. Bolden Brace up top to Jason Strong. Now to Tyson Walker. Bolden Brace with a ball fake, pump fake, and got his man in the air. Along that baseline, and a foul called on Nathan Knight. That's his second.
They got to get him out of there.
Yep, Quinn Blair will check in for Nathan. Nathan had 23 points and 11 rebounds up at Northeastern. Right now he's got 7 rebounds and 4 points. Big fella sporting a new hairdo this evening. Out front is Shaquille Walters. Follow-away jumper up and in.
Too easy, too easy.
29-24. The shot clock and the play clock, the game clock's about level.
Right now we want to get the last shot, make them throw something full court, so we don't go down more than 5.
29-24 the score. Brian Murphy, head baseball coach at William & Mary, will be with us at halftime. Luke Lowy on the left, going into the bucket lane, no good. Rebound Northeastern. And a three-quarter court shot, no good. And we are at halftime.
Well, Jay, in all honesty, I think we're about as good as we could be for the way we played. We did not play well at the offensive end. We let them get off to a good start with their offense, so we're not in bad shape. We just got to regroup downstairs and be ready to come back and play good basketball.
29-24, the halftime score. We'll come back with our halftime show, but first from Van Wagner, you're listening to the William & Mary Sports Network.
I don't think
cooler heads prevail, backed away, and everything was cool. Smart play by Tyler.
I didn't think Tyler would go after him. I think he was really a little bit in a daze because his head hit the floor.
Smart player. Here's Huskies basketball as we begin the second half. Tyson Walker. That's Bolden Brace. Right elbow to Shaquille Walters. Now to Rowland. Long jumper, no good. And Nathan Knight gets the rebound.
That's the kind of shots you want to force him to take. He makes some of them, but they're difficult shots.
Bryce Barnes into the front court. High post to Nathan Knight. Nathan backs out of there with it. Dribbling on the left side. Goes to the hole. The driving layup up and in.
That's a good move. We want that basketball to get close to the basket. So we got a chance to either score or get fouled.
29-26. High post to Boy Bogan, and a foul and a whistle. That is a foul called on whom?
So Luke, I think.
On Bolden Brace. Bolden Brace went down hard and kind of was, here we're going to see it, Charlie. Well, we're going to see Coach Cohen complaining about it anyway. Maybe we'll get a replay on that last play.
You can't step in and screen on the move. I think that might be what happened.
So, try ball. Into the front court. Bryce Barnes on the left. Up top to Nathan Knight. Nathan backs out of there with it. Boy Bogan into the paint. Down the lane, up and in, around Boy Bogan. 29-28, Tribes within one. Underneath, got open somehow. Easy layup by Tyson Walker.
Can't leave the man with the basketball.
Is that the first rule?
That's exactly right.
One of the top five anyway, isn't it?
You better believe it.
Thornton Scott angling to the left wing. In some trouble. Now to Luke Lloyd, left elbow. Way out front to Nathan. Nathan on the right side to Bryce Barnes. Lob it down low to Andy Van Vliet. Andy double team. Ball knocked out of bounds. And I'm not sure who's going to stay with. William & Mary, I guess. Maxim Borsico in.
They're making a change there because that big fella has a very difficult time guarding Nathan off the dribble.
31-28 tally. Tribes down by 3. They have never led in this ball game. Matter of fact, have not led since the James Madison win last Thursday. Into the lane. That is Nathan Knight, and the foul called on Northeastern.
It's smart basketball now. We're making them play defense on our best basketball player.
Foul called, Charlie, on Bolden Brace, and that's his 4th.
He's a threat too. I mean,
Nathan's free throw good. So Nathan's got what, 2, 4, 6, 7 points in the second half? Is that what I recall?
I think he's got 5.
All right, he's got 9 in the game.
Yeah.
There's his average, 21 and 10. And doggone good free throw shooter. Made a pair. 31-30. Tribe has never had the lead in this ball game. Got to get a stop here and a bucket on the other end. 18-10 to play. And a foul call on Nathan Knight. That's his 3rd, yep. Easy call as Tyson Walker was pushed down by Nathan. Pardon me. I'd say a foul was on Bryce Barnes, not Nathan Knight. That is a break On that baseline is Tyson Walker out front. And nearly a travel, not called. Three-pointer launch, no good. Van Vliet with a rebound. Strong missed it. Van Vliet another rebound. He's having a good night on the boards. Thornton Scott out front to Van Vliet, hands it to Barnes. Bounce pass underneath to Nathan, and a whistle and a foul called on the Huskies, Jason Strong.
Yeah, but see what we're doing is moving the basketball and then coming to Nathan without going directly to him. That's good offense. Make them play defense. Make all 5 of their guys guard people.
Third team fouled against the Huskies in the second half. Bryce Barnes got to hurry, lob it in to Van Vliet. Now to Lowy on the left. Bounce pass down low to Nathan Knight. On that baseline, Nathan trying to penetrate, can't. Ball cut off. Front, bad pass, steal. Walker at the other end with a driving layup, good.
That looked like an offensive foul to me.
Tyson Walker.
I tell you, it's almost like dribblers are allowed to have stiff arms now.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of Derrick Henrys out there. Left side to Barnes. Barnes guarded by the bigger man, has the ball knocked away from him. Hands that ball to Thornton Scott right in front of us. Now to Andy Van Vliet. Andy tries to dribble between a couple of defenders, and a foul call on Shaquille Walters.
I think it's 4 fouls already, Jay. That could be a real plus for the Tribe. Make them foul you.
Tribe's down by 3. Thornton Scott up top. They have not been good at the three-point efforts this evening, 1 of 10. Thornton Scott to the paint. Out front to Van Vliet, with it to Luke Lowy. Left side to Thornton, NBA 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Jordan Rowland. Fast break. Borsico out to Walker. Now the Shaquille Walters into the paint, driving layup up and in.
Too easy.
Back to a 5-point lead. Tribe trailed by 5 at halftime. On that baseline, ball knocked away and out of bounds. Kind of feels like last Saturday night where the Tribe could never get over the hump against Towson.
Well, Jay, that's just a bad play. You can't jump in the air and make passes. You leave the floor, you're going to you got to score.
Andy Van Vliet to our left. Inbounds the ball to Bryce Barnes. Bryce, bounce pass on the right to Thornton Scott. Lob it down low to Andy Van Vliet. Cross-court pass to Luke Lowy, out to Knight. And Thornton Scott for 3. No good. And the rebound to Jordan Rowland. It's about as good a look as you're going to get.
That's the best open 3 we've had.
Borsico tries to penetrate against Nathan. Nothing there. Back out front to Tyson Walker. Walker with a crossover and a jumper. No good. Rebound, Nathan Knight. Bryce Barnes the other way for the green and gold. Dribbles into the baseline. Now to Van Vliet, who dribbles that way. Now trying to penetrate. And on the left side of the lane, no good. And the rebound and a foul called against the Tribe. And we have a timeout on the floor. 15-19 left in this ball game. The Huskies leading by 5 over the Tribe here at Capital Arena. We'll come back after this media timeout on the from Van Wagner on the William & Mary Sports Network. Brought to you by the William & Mary Bookstore, offering everyday discounts to students, staff, faculty, military, and Tribe Club members. Tyson Walker, Borsico, back to Walker between the circles. Trying to get Jordan Rowland into the act. He now has it into the paint. Covered up by Lowy. Walters, Shaquille Walters, bounce pass down low to Borsico. Follow a 5-footer, no good, and the rebound to Nathan Knight. 10th rebound for Nathan.
Tribe's got to take advantage of these possessions. We haven't been doing a very good job of it.
Nope, you're right. Double-double for Nathan Knight, by the way, number 17 this year. 10 points and 10 rebounds right now. Thornton Scott to the paint, missed the layup. Rebound, William & Mary, layup, Quinn Blair.
I tell you, that's what Quinn does a great job of, is going to the offensive board. He doesn't do it with great leaping ability, just by playing hard and going after it.
Rebounds are even. Ball knocked out of bounds and thrown away. The Huskies could not hang on to it. Good pressuring defense by Luke Lloyd. Good crowd by the student body this evening here at Kaplan Arena. Saturday afternoon, the next game for the Tribe versus Hofstra, 4 o'clock here at Kaplan. Big announcement on hand for that ball game. Hamilton is in. Now Thornton Scott, left side to Tyler. Tyler out front to Luke Lloyd, into the paint, down the lane, off the glass, good. Lloyd hit the floor pretty hard, but he's okay. He's got 5.
What a tough young man he is, I tell you. I just love the way he plays. He's such a hard worker.
Tribe coming into their feet, Tribe faithful. Ball underneath, and the layup is no good, and a foul called before the shot on Nathan Knight. That's his 3rd. So Coach Dane Fisher with a decision to make with 3 fouls on Nathan Knight, 13:41 left. He will get Andy Van Vliet in there in a moment. Free throw no good by Jason Strong. Strong a 92%er, 11 of 13 now from the free throw line. And Nathan will take a break. Well, if the Tribe's going to win this one, they're going to have to do it with Nathan Knight sitting for much of the last 13 minutes. Second shot, no good. He missed a pair. And the Tribe can take their first lead of the ball game right here.
That's a great sign for us right now. Very great free throws.
Quinn Blair up top to Van Vliet, underneath to Quinn. Quinn bouncing his way in, a little roller. Ball rolls around, it falls in, and the Tribe's taking their first lead.
I tell you, Quinn Blair is playing good basketball.
36-35, Tribe leading. Bounce pass on the left. That's Jordan Rowland being chased by Lloyd. They had a travel. Out front with it now is Miles Franklin. Ball knocked away by Luke Lloyd and stolen away. And a foul called on whom? On the Huskies. Miles Franklin called for the personal, and this crowd is really getting into it. What an effort by Luke Lloyd, Charlie.
Absolutely. Hey, it's always effort. I mean, he knows no other way to play.
Here's Luke across the timeline. Junior, right side to Quinn Blair, the freshman. Out front to Van Vliet, the graduate senior. Down low to Quinn. Against Bolden Brace, backing in. Turnaround jumper, no good. Van Vliet kept it alive, and it goes out of bounds. Back to Northeastern. Well, they're going to go. They were going right to against Bolden Brace, who's surprisingly back in there with 4 fouls at 12:40 left. Bryce in for Thornton Scott. Tyson Walker into the front court. Up top to Jordan Rowland. Rowland on the right elbow. Stops and pops with a 7-foot hand in his face. He shot it over Andy Van Vliet and made it from 15 feet out. Jordan Rowland's got 18. 37-36. That's Bryce Barnes layup good. Went by his man.
I'll tell you what, he has a great ability to accelerate off that dribble, Joe. And he just goes by people.
Rowland falls away, 17-footer, no good. Tyler Hamilton with the rebound. 38-37. Out front, Andy Van Vliet for 3. Off the mark, no good. Van Vliet now 0 of 4 from the three-point line. Shaquille Walters out front with it. Max Borsico into the paint, little runner in there. It's up and good. Huskies back with a 1-point lead, 39-38. 11 and a half to play here at Kaplan Arena. Bryce Barnes High post, Van Vliet threw it away, but right back to Luke Lloyd underneath to Tyler Hamilton, who's hit, and he scored. And one for Tyler Hamilton when we return. 11-16 left in the ball game. William & Mary has taken a 40-39 lead. Back after this timeout from Van Wagner on the William & Mary Sports Network. Charlie, I was thinking during the break, this Northeastern bunch with 4 losses by a total of 8 points, they are used to these type of games.
They are, but Jay, when you've lost 4 in a row like that, you start thinking in the last couple minutes that the game's close. And I think that should be to William & Mary's advantage. We got to continue to make our free throws.
And Tyler Hamilton does. Tyler's got 3 points. He got bopped on the side of the head, and they made that bucket a moment ago. It was a great pass. And I was thinking it was from either Quinn Blair or Luke Lloyd on that pass that got Tyler open. Tribe leading by 2, their biggest lead of the ball game, 41-39. Huskies ball, Borsico tries to penetrate, cut off, stolen away by Hamilton. Jordan Rowland got it back into the corner, open for 3, off the rim, no good, and a foul going to be called on the Huskies. Andy Van Vliet with a nice block out.
Who was that on, Jay? Is that the big fellow? That might be. Is that his 4th?
4th foul, yep it was. Greg Eboigboden. Their biggest man on the court at 6'9". Coming in is Smith. And he will take the place of Kieran Amanga, who just missed that 3-pointer a moment ago. Here's the left-hander. Andy Van Vliet, free throw good.
So far, so good from the free throw line. I think we're at 13-13 right now.
Second shot, front of the rim, all around it, no good.
Keep quiet, Charlie.
Yeah, I was just going to say. 42-39. Tribe now 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Borsico gets a lane, and a foul by Andy Van Vliet. 2 shots for Maxim Borsico out of Ottawa, Ontario. Borsico's got 4 points. First time at the free throw line. Matter of fact, they've only been 3 times. Borsico's free throw no good. Actually, they've been 5 times now. They've missed their last 3.
Well, as long as the people that aren't good free throw shooters keep going to the line. I'm not sure how good he is, but
78%.
I mean, that's pretty good.
In and out, no good. Must be the precarious pavilion, folks.
Oh.
All right, Tribe leading by 3.
Let's execute. Get a good shot. Don't take something. Don't settle for something that's not.
Right elbow up top now to Nathan Knight. Right side to Bryce Barnes. Up top to Luke Lloyd. Lob it underneath. All knocked away and stolen away. They want a fast break, and they went too fast. Northeastern threw it away. .23 left. Nate Knight is back in the game.
We need to put a few baskets together now.
Van Vliet up top to Nathan. Double trouble. Luke Lloyd. Luke underneath to Nathan Knight to the hole with a dunk. Got a dozen. Tribe leading by 5, 44-39. Borsico, left side. Tyson Walker up top to Jordan Rowland. That's underneath into the corner. A 3-pointer launched good from the left wing. Gillian Smith for the 3-pointer off the bench. Well, that's a big bucket for Northeastern. Tribe nearly threw it away into the corner. Tyler Hamilton out front to Nathan Knight, right back to Tyler. Tyler along that baseline, back to Nathan. Ball nearly thrown away, but he used his nearly 7-foot frame to back it up, and a whistle and a foul called on
should be 5,
the Huskies. I think it is 5 on Greg Boyd-Bowden. And 5 fouls. On Boyd-Bowden. Coach Cohen in some amount of disbelief as he's just shaking his head to our right in front of their bench. He's going to take his full 30 seconds or whatever they give him to get a new man in the ball game. Tribe leading by 2, 44-42, and certainly foul shots have already played a big part of this ball game. And Charlie, with the fouls situation right now, 8-4, certainly it's going to play a big part late.
We could be in the double bonus very quickly. That's one thing, they're quicker than us, but they also create fouls when they're not as big as you are, but they just can't control you by staying in front of you.
Good crowd. The precarious pavilion is full and a bit rowdy. To our right, cheerleaders are out in mass. The band is here. Good crowd on hand. They haven't given us an attendance number yet, but another good crowd at Kaplan Arena having a good time. Here's Andy Van Vliet, who missed his last free throw. He was 1 of 2. He's got a 1-and-1 opportunity here. Free throw by Van Vliet. Front of the rim, back of the backboard, and goes in. Second shot by Van Vliet. Again, front of the rim, and finds the bottom of the netting. Tribe leading by 4. Tyson Walker the other way, into the paint, amongst the trees, out front. That's nearly a steal. Walker into the corner, and a traveling violation, yes indeed, on Max Borsico.
Max Borsico is a strong-looking young man.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Got a great body.
It looks a little bit like Charles Barkley back in the day, not now. Into the front court. Lowy. Right side, Thornton Scott. Bounce pass down low to the left-hander. That's the left-handed hook shot, Van Vliet.
Now that's where we want the ball, those big guys' hands. Great job, Andy.
Tribe's got their biggest lead of the ball game, 6, 48-42. Tyson Walker around the horn it goes on the left. To Smith, underneath, throws up a prayer, a late whistle, it goes, and a foul called on the Tribe. And Nathan Knight is called for the personal, and that is his 4th. Well, that was a very late whistle. The bucket did go. What a turnaround there that is. Love to see that again. 4 fouls on Nathan. 8:26 remaining. Jillian Smith, free throw, he completes a 3-point play. 48-45, Tribes leading by 3. Here's Thornton Scott. Left side to Tyler Hamilton. Tyler up top now to Luke Lowy. Thornton Scott gets his feet in the air, nearly traveled. Right side to Quinn Blair. Dangerous pass there. Quinn comes down with it. Tyler Hamilton has the ball knocked away and stole it away. And a bounce pass the other way. Driving layup good by Borsico. And that 6-point lead has been cut to 1. 5 unanswered points by the Huskies. With Nathan Knight on the bench with 4 fouls. Quinn Blair on the right. $14 on the shot clock. Hamilton.
Take your time. You don't have to rush.
That is 3-pointer. No good. Tip by Tyler Hamilton. nearly went in. And Leak cannot get anything to go, and that's a kind of an unforced error there. The Huskies stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
They're helping us. We got to take advantage of it.
7:25 left. Tribe leading by 1, the slimmest margin of all, 48-47. Back after this timeout from Van Wagner, the William & Mary Sports Network. Tribe shooting percentage, not good, 33%. Look at that three-point shooting percentage. Charlie, 7.7%. 1 of 13.
I would say, unless we have a wide open look, we shouldn't be forcing anything.
Well, a lot of them have been wide open.
Yep.
Bryce Barnes into the front court for the Tribe. Of course, the normally real good shooting Northeastern club only shooting 25% from the three-point line. There is Quinn Blair down the right side of the lane with a right-handed layup up and in.
What a great job he's doing out there tonight.
Blair's got 11.
That's going to be on
Bryce Barnes.
That's 4 on Bryce.
By the way, Quinn Blair with those 11 points, 1 away from his career high at 12 versus Morehead State earlier this season in a victory here at Kaplan Arena. Tyler Hamilton in for Bryce with those 4 fouls. Tribe's up by 3, 50-47. However, Bolden Brace has it. Tyson Walker, right side to Jordan Rowland. Twisting and driving in the paint. Follow a 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Andy Van Vliet.
Great defense by Luke Lloyd. Absolutely great defense.
Scott, right side to Tyler Hamilton. Scott out front. Thornton on the left. Underneath, into the corner for 3. In and out, no good. Tip goes out of bounds. Last touch by Van Vliet. My, oh my. That Luke Lloyd three-pointer would have gone, Charlie. This place would have gone.
And we just have not shot well from the three-point line, Jay.
Understatement.
That certainly is.
Tyson Walker to Bolden Brace. Bounce pass on the right. Up top to Tyson Walker. Double teamed. Dribbling into the paint and through it. Now to Brace into the paint with a tough left-handed layup. It's up and in.
That's a great shot by Brace there. That was the only place he could get that shot up, Jay, right underneath the basket.
50-49. Tribe is up by 1. Up top with it is Van Vliet. Now to Thornton Scott. Goes by his man. Into the corner to Lowy. Back out to Van Vliet. Andy along that right elbow. Ball knocked away. He chased it down. In some trouble. Quinn Blair for 3. No good. Rebound Borsico. 50-49. This has been like pulling teeth for both these teams.
It has that.
Bolden Brace. Into the corner to Jordan Rowland. Rowland wants a pick. Gets one. Ball knocked away and stolen away by Tyler Hamilton. Tyler behind the back dribble. Lowy off the glass. No good. And he will have 2 shots coming.
That's a great job by Tyler out there. That's what we talked about before the game, Jay. What a pass, too. Thank goodness it went through.
Yeah, behind the back pass. Luke Lowy then was fouled hard by Tyson Walker. That's only his first foul, but from here on out, fouls will be 2 shots for William & Mary, because Northeastern has committed 9 of them. Lowy's free throw, no good. He'll have another one. Tribe now 15 of 17 from the free throw line. Second shot good by Luke. And that's a 2-point bulge for the Tribe. Jordan Rowland into the front court. Luke Lowy chasing him. Borsico. Right side to Tyson Walker, and a foul call on.
It's going to put them in a bonus now, too.
Tyler Hamilton. Northeastern 4 for 8 from the free throw line.
That ain't gonna last long, Jay. They're too good at free throw shooters.
Walker's free throw good. Here's a Westbury, New York.
He's a very good freshman.
Free throw, no good. Van Vliet with a rebound. And he's got a dozen rebounds and 7 points. Nathan Knight's got 12 points and 10 rebounds, but Nathan on the bench right now with 4 fouls. Tribe clings to a 1-point lead. Down low it goes to Van Vliet, and we have a jump ball call.
And he's got to be aware of that, Jay. They're really doubling down on him quickly when he gets the ball. Keep it high, and they can't keep it up around your shoulders so they can't get to the ball.
Of course, this stays with the Tribe. That's the good news, but that arrow points towards Northeastern now. Thornton Scott out to Van Vliet, and a whistle, and an illegal pick called against the Tribe, I guess. No, Van Vliet, yeah.
That's 3 on Andy.
Sure is. Tribe up by 1, 51-50. Right side to Amanga. Back on the left elbow to Tyson Walker. Ball knocked away from him, but he got it back. Borsico tries to penetrate along the baseline. Hook shot high over Andy Van Vliet. It's up and good. 52-51. Northeastern's taking a 1-point lead.
Can't wait a whole lot longer on Nate, I'm afraid.
Right side, lob it down low to Van Vliet. Turns and faces Borsico, now trying to bounce his way in. Ball knocked away, and last touch by the Huskies. And Nathan Knight will check in the ball game at the 4:07 mark. Van Vliet will take the rest. Barnes, lob it to Nathan Knight. Nathan along that baseline, whistle. Borsico fouled him. And we will have 2 shots for Nathan Knight. Third foul on Max Borsico. First shot good by Nathan Knight. It's a 52-52 ball game. We have Nathan for 13 points and 11 rebounds. Second shot no good, and the rebound Borsico. Tie game, 52 apiece. Out front, Bold and Brace. Now Walker has a little runner down the lane, and he took the reverse effort, and it's up and in. Nathan Knight obviously could not play a whole lot of defense there.
Well, it was a good move. He took the ball on the weak side, blocked Nathan from getting at it.
Lob it down low to Nathan against Borsico. Up top to Thornton Scott. Ball knocked away and remains with the Tribe, and we have a timeout on the floor. Our final media timeout, we'll take it. 3:30 remaining in this ball game. It's going to go down to the wire. Don't they all? It's the Huskies 54 and the Tribe 52. From Van Wagner, you're listening to Tribe Athletics TV. Well, actually, Northeastern has improved their shooting. They're up to 47%. It's amazing. The Tribe's within 2, only shooting 35% from the field. They've done it with grit and hustle this evening, has the Tribe. The trail by 2 with the ball. 8 on the shot clock, gotta hurry.
I think they may be in a zone right now, Jay.
5 on the shot clock, Nathan underneath, ball knocked away with 2 seconds on the shot clock now. Bryce Barnes to our left. Lob it in to Nathan Knight. Nathan at the buzzer. No, he did not get the shot off. So it goes back to the Huskies with the 2-point lead and the ball with 3:16 to play. Golden brace. Now the officials talking. Charlie, I'm not sure what they...
I'd tell you the truth, I didn't think he daggone. I thought he got it out before the shot clock went off. Could you see it?
Did not.
I thought maybe that's what he was saying, but I'm not sure.
Golden Braces played quite a bit of this ball game in the second half with 4 personal fouls. Charlie, they've had 1 man foul in the ball game. Tribe's been playing with a bit of foul trouble, and the guy you really do not want to be in foul trouble for a lot of the evening, Nathan Knight. Nathan, nonetheless, 13 points and 10 rebounds.
The guy you're scared of right now is Jordan Rowland, Jay, because he's had a poor second half. And he is one of those guys you know it's not going to keep going.
Rowland, left side to Walker. Walker trying to penetrate Kent. Borsico out front to Rowland. Penetrates. Down low it goes to Borsico. Layup good. They got the ball where they wanted. Northeastern leads by 4 now. Nathan Knight. Left side to Luke Lowy. Up top to Thornton Scott. Thornton on the left elbow. Dropped the ball down and stole a steal. Rowland on the right side to Walker. Smart play by that young man, bringing it out, taking the wide open jumper. Tyson Walker on the right with 2:30 left in the ball game. Walker into the paint, lob it down low. He got the ball back somehow, and a foul going to be called on William and Mary. Thornton Scott after the ball was dead to rights the Tribe. Pardon me, Quinn Blair with a personal foul, not Thornton. And 2 shots coming for Tyson Walker. Boy, the Tribe had played good defense, had gotten that offensive rebound and had appeared. Walker will fire the shot up there, no good. Quinn Blair.
And he's in. I think that's a good move. We got our 2 bigs. Maybe we can go to the offensive boards on shots.
So Andy Van Vliet in for Quinn Blair. Second shot made by Walker. Now a 5-point lead. And right now, Bill Cohen calls a timeout, and he's going to take a full timeout, so we will too. 2:26 remaining in the ball game. It's the Huskies 57 and William and Mary 52. Back after this timeout from Van Wagner on the William and Mary Tribe Athletics Sports Network. Tribe's got another game at home on this Saturday versus Hofstra at 4 o'clock. 57-52. There's athletic director Samantha Hughey cheering on her team. Courtside it'll be Tribe ball. A little full court pressure, Charlie.
Yeah, they're going to try to make us eat up the clock.
Thornton Scott across the timeline. Float pass to Lowy. Back to Thornton. Out of Bryce Barnes on the right. You're looking for 3-point efforts this evening. The Tribe 1 of 16 from there. Here's Luke Lowy for 3, and it finally goes. Tribe within 2. Lowy's got 9.
Got to have stops now.
Borsico, that's Rowland. Behind the back pass, Borsico for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Thornton Scott. Barnes into the front court. 1:39 to play. Van Vliet and Knight are both in the ball game. Left side to Luke Lowy. They double team Knight. Now he gets it to the free throw line, guarded by Borsico. Nathan dribbling into the paint, down the lane, and a foul called on Borsico.
That's great execution, 2 times down. Coach Fisher called both of those, Jay, and they were excellent plays.
Nathan's free throw, back of the rim, side of the rim, backboard, and in. He's got 14. The Tribe's within 1.
We need a stop.
17th double-double this year. A country-leading feat by Nathan. And he ties the game at the free throw line.
All right, we got to have a stop here.
Tribe scored 5 in a row. Crowd coming to their feet. Tyson Walker to Borsico. Back to Walker, guarded by Bryce Barnes. They want Jordan Rowland, finally have him. Bumped a little bit. Now to Borsico, thought about a three. Here's Walker, left side into the paint, down the lane, off the glass, no good. Nathan Knight with a rebound. And Coach Dane Fisher wants to talk it over. So Charlie, we'll keep it here. It's a full timeout. Let's talk some strategy. You know, in the NBA, they often talk of two possessions. 48 seconds on the clock, 26 seconds on the shot clock. What's Coach Fisher telling his team right now?
Well, he wants a good shot, Jay, regardless. I think he would like to use a little clock, and if they execute their offense, it's going to take a little. If they get something really good, they take advantage of it. There's about a,
22-second differential.
I'm looking at 22 seconds that would be left if they miss. But we've got all our bigs on the floor now. We can go to the offensive boards if the shot is taken. I think we want to try to get the ball close to the basket.
Game set, Charlie. A tie ball goes to Northeastern. Both teams in a double bonus. Both teams with basically, 9 fouls for William and Mary, but the next one would be 10. Northeastern's long since been with 10 fouls. Do you go to your bread and butter, Nathan Knight, or do you use him as a decoy? And Luke Lloyd hit that big three-pointer a moment ago.
Well, that's good, but I go to my bread and butter. But they know that too, Jay, so somebody could be wide open if they do any doubling down. He's great at drawing fouls in there. He just doesn't want to commit an offensive foul trying to score too quickly. There's nothing wrong with running this clock down a little bit, Jay, because this team has lost 4 games in a row by 2 points apiece. It's in their head what has happened the last 4 games.
Yeah, they haven't lost 4 games in a row. Their last 4 losses have been by 2 points. Yeah.
We got to be careful with our passing. Don't try to hit a home run. Just make singles. Make singles.
Luke Lloyd out to Thornton Scott.
Don't rush it in there.
Angling to the right. Up top to Nathan Knight. Nathan along that right wing. Down the paint. He goes into the paint. Follow away 8-footer. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Huskies.
All right, they got to take a shot. So.
Yeah, there's about 6 seconds differential. Tyson Walker with it. Their coach wants them to start the play right now. 12 on the shot clock, now 10. There's Jordan Rowland. Out front to Bolden Brace, now to Jordan Rowland. Rowland angling to the left, now to Brace. Brace dribbling into the paint, blocked, and a foul called on Andy Van Vliet. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know, Bolden Brace was going to take about a 40-footer out here. I'm not so doggone sure. Here's the foul. Bolden Brace's free throw good. Or was it? Well, Coach called the timeout before that, didn't he? He did.
Yes, he did.
Timeout. It's like icing the kicker right before he goes ahead and kicks Bolden Brace made that free throw. Now he's an excellent three-point shooter, a free throw shooter, as you can imagine. He shoots 44% from the three-point line, a 76%er from the free throw line this year, and he's got 2 coming in a 57-57 ball game. Miguel Ayesa in for William and Mary. Nope, he says too late. Can't check in. So it's Barnes, Scott, Van Vliet, Knight, and Lowy with 6.8 seconds remaining in a tie game here at Kaplan Arena. And Bolden Brace, a 6'6" senior out of Santa Barbara, California, will have 2 shots coming. First is short. The curse of the precarious pavilion to our right. Some of their best free throw shooters have not hit them. I'm sure Charlie Willem is saying right now, block out. I stole your line.
Absolutely.
made the second one. And right now, Coach Cohen, I think, calls the timeout to set up the defense. 6.8 seconds remaining. We've seen it happen our entire lives, a lot of time, but make no mistake, there's a lot of pressure on these young men as well.
It certainly is, certainly is.
Everything you need to know about William & Mary Athletics is online in one place. Tribeathletics.com, the official website of William & Mary Athletics. Visit tribeathletics.com for the latest news and scores from your favorite Tribe teams, as well as rosters, schedules, stats, and more. Tribeathletics.com, your home for everything William & Mary Athletics. Tribeathletics.com. Great thing. Speaking of great thing, wonderful announcements being made on Saturday at the ball game. Get here early. It's a 4 o'clock start. Special halftime show as well. 4 o'clock versus Hofstra. It'll be another barn burner here at Kaplan Arena. I can guarantee you that. This Northeastern game, this Hofstra game, the Tribe beat both of those teams at their home place. And right now, the Tribe won by 2 points in Boston. Right now, they take a 1-point win, wouldn't they?
Well, absolutely. Right now, that's all they need is a 2-point shot, Jay. I'm surprised Bryce is not in there right now. They might get it up the floor and call another timeout. I'm not sure.
Some pressure here. Nathan Knight's in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
Got to come full court.
You got Andy in one corner.
Thornton Scott will inbounds to Nathan Knight. Nathan across the timeline with 4 seconds left. Nathan on the right side to the hole. Layup good with 1.5 seconds remaining. And Coach Cohen calls a timeout. He hit it in Boston with 1.5 seconds remaining. He nearly dribbles 3/4 of the court and gets the layup to fall.
Amazing. That's all I can tell you. With his right hand all the way.
And he's left-handed. We
right.
got to continue to remind ourselves of that. 15 for Nathan Knight. 1.5 seconds remaining. Charlie will see it again.
It's a great play, but right now the full thought process and concentration's got to be on them. If they can get the ball in there to get it into Rowland, he can shoot the ball from mid-court. I watched him in warm-up. They need to keep the ball in. They certainly don't want to commit a foul. I expect them to try to throw the ball, make them throw the ball in. Don't let them roll the ball now.
Wow.
Where is he?
Where is he, Charlie said. He's all the way at the other end of the court, standing near the free throw line. Luke Lloyd is behind him, and Thornton Scott is around him.
Don't foul a shooter, whatever you do.
They set some picks at the other end. Bolden Brace going to throw it at the half-court line, and a half-court shot, no good. William & Mary has won this ball game. After trailing for most of it, William & Mary, a real gutty performance here at Kaplan Arena. They hand the Huskies a 59-58 loss. William & Mary wins it behind Nathan Knight layup with 1.5 seconds remaining, and this one belongs to the Tribe.
It's a storybook one, Jay. We were really in many ways outplayed for most of the game, but we never gave up. We never quit, and we never let down at all. And our star player came through again.
We'll come back with our post-game show to follow coming up next. From Van Wagner, you're listening to the William & Mary Sports Network.
Head coach Dane Fisher, after a great win like that, what are some of your thoughts?
Well, just like the first game we played against them, that was just a phenomenal game. I was really proud of how tough we played. We didn't really have a lot of offensive flow going. Really got on the offensive glass, made our free throws, and obviously Nate made a big play down the stretch there. So just happy with how we played.
You got some good production out of your senior guard, Bryce Barnes. What does he mean to the team?
He means to our team as much as everybody else does. He's such an integral part. He's a great leader, plays with toughness. You know, he was a big part of this one today, obviously.
How about Nathan Knight at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, get it to your best player and let him go make a play. That was all that was, and that was just that's just a talented kid making a big-time play.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be back with more Tribes Club post-game show after this.